up here, and then we'll see if we can give it to you a little later. Anyway, welcome to the first ever fish day at Rotary. So, I'm the honorary first guy. I came up with the idea, one of my favorite things at Rotary are classification speeches. So today we're going to have 4 mini classification speeches. So to kick things off, I'll go first. That'll give you guys time to figure out what you might want to say if I happen to pick on you to be one of the speakers today. So you can think real hard. Now we should also, Jan, do you want to be a timer? Because I don't want to run too long. So after about 8 minutes, just give me the hands up and I'll cut it short.
We'll boo you.
I don't want to be that exact. Yeah. So anyway, so while you're thinking about what you can talk about, I'll give the Reader's Digest story of the Lyle Huston story. Anyway, it all began 64 years ago back in the dusty little town of Oyen, Alberta. If you don't know where Oyen is, it's about 120 miles north of Medicine Hat in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, I was born 8 pounds 6 ounces. I mean, my parents thought it was the most wonderful thing that ever came along. I mean, I was cute, I was happy, I was fun. And of course, I've been the favorite in our family ever since. In fact, when my brothers and sisters get together, that's always the big joke. Lyle, you're always the favorite. Anyway, I went on to go to school in Oyen, which was a real treat. I'm not really a good academic. I mean, I never did learn to read very well. I can't spell, and I'm terrible at math. So I struggled through high school, but I did get my high school diploma, and then I managed to cheat my way through a couple of years of SAIT. Got a diploma there in business administration. Still couldn't figure out what I really should be doing in this world. Anyway, I got my first real job at Swift Premium Meats in Calgary. I was going to be a meat salesman, which is pretty exciting. Anyway, when I finally got my first job, all that schooling I had taken and didn't pay much attention to started to make sense because I really excelled at sales and business, and I found it's all about relationships, and on the social aspect I did pretty well in life. So Swift treated me good. I spent a few years in Calgary, then Reem and I got transferred out to Trail, BC for a year, which was nice for a young married couple, a beautiful part of the world. And then I got transferred to Edmonton, where I was going to spend about 6 months and then back to Calgary. Well, needless to say, I'm still in the Edmonton area. Enjoyed my time with Swift, but I realized that all my friends were making a lot more money than I was, so I thought I better have a career change. So answering that in the paper one day for a company out of Vancouver called Hoffer Sales, who were in the recreation business. They were a wholesale distributor for errands, lawn and garden equipment, easy loader boat trailers, some boats, water sports, water skis, that sort of thing. And all those things appealed to me. I love the water, so we got the job and became the branch manager here in Edmonton. And I worked for them for about 6-7 years. And then the big break of my life came along. That company, after 52 years, the father died, the son was my age, 32 years old, decided to shut the company down. So this is my opportunity to pick up the pieces and start Huston Leisure Products, which I did. Now this is 1982, and if you remember 82, times were pretty tough in Alberta. So I can tell you I got laughed out of a lot of banks. Nazar, I needed you. I was trying to borrow $200,000 to get in the boat business in Alberta in 1982, so not a good scenario. Anyway, my brother, who was quite well off financially, basically bankrolled me for the first couple of years. So starting business in 82, it was tough, but it's a great time to start a business. I mean, you can't go any further down. So if you have any success at all, your business is going to grow, and our business grew very fast. I ended up opening a branch in Vancouver, and then Winnipeg, and then we became national with some of our brands. In fact, my claim to fame is I made the top 500 in Profit magazine. I don't even have the copy anymore, 100 years ago. Anyway, I think I was 488 or something, but I did make that magazine for the fastest growth over a 5-year period. Family-wise, I've lived a great life. I married Reem 42 years ago. She's from a little town called Cereal, which is a stone's throw from Oyen. And we've had a lovely marriage for 42 years. Other than the fact she feeds me too much and gives me hell all the time, I still love her. Anyway, got two lovely kids. My son Jeffrey has a business in Stony Plain called Handycan. We call him the top turd. or number one in the number two business. He's doing quite well. And our daughter is just moved back home from Montreal. She's a very, very talented artist, and she's got I guess, degree or something in graphic arts. So her and her husband are living with us for the summer until they find a place to live, but hopefully soon. Anyway, yeah, she's a very talented young lady, so we're very proud of her as well. So back to Huston Leisure Products, you know, the company, there's nothing more satisfying than having a business that you can run yourself and grow and be successful. And it's provided us with a pretty nice lifestyle. We've been able to travel lots and start going to Maui and then buy a house over there, which we absolutely love. And in addition to a good lifestyle, it's provided some really interesting business opportunities for me. Because I am a bit of a risk taker, so over the years, I've probably been involved with at least a dozen different businesses. Some were successful. We had a few dogs in there too, but I had a clothing business for a while, a manufacturer. I've done a few condo projects in the city with some different partners. Of course, I was in the pizza crust business, which you guys toured our plant there, which is one of the more successful ones. I got involved with a power generation company once that we were going to generate power from kind of abandoned gas wells. That cost me a lot of money. Built a mini storage here in Spruce Grove, which it proved to be well. We sold it a year or so ago, and then we turned that money and we're now building the RV park, which is opening today. So business-wise, it's been very satisfying for me, and I love the chase. I'm not sure how many more ventures I want to get involved with, but all the ones so far have been quite fun. And of course, a big part of my life has become Rotary. I'm not sure if I found Rotary or Rotary found me, but we in REMA have really enjoyed our time with Rotary. It gives us the opportunity to meet some really nice people in the community, get involved in the community, and do some good for local and international people. So I thank you for having me as part of Rotary. My time up? Yeah. Because I'm done.